When the TBK Sports Complex was built on the outskirts of Bettendorf, what followed was a number of other businesses, and one of them is Twinspan Brewing. This place offers a sleek, modern aesthetic, fresh, vibrant food, and some unique beers with recipes right out of the history books. Let's check it out. Okay, I'm here with Adam Ross here at Twinspan Brewing. He is the head brewer and one of the co-owners here of this fine establishment, and we are back in the brewery portion of your establishment. Tell me a little bit about what we got. I mean, this is, how big of a system is this?
Yeah, this is a 15-barrel system, so that's around 500 gallons of beer.
15
yeah, we can fit a little bit more in the tanks and a little more can come out of the brew house, but we mostly do 10 and 15 barrel batches, and we have our 1.5 barrel pilot system as well.
You got a smaller pilot system back there. How many fermenters are you running here?
So 4 fermenters and 2 brights. We actually serve out of our brights, which not a lot of breweries do. So these 2 are plumbed into the
they're plumbed right into the tap. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I mean, what's the advantage of that? I guess that's something I'm not familiar with.
Less work and less tampering with the beer. So the less the beer is exposed to oxygen, the less often it's moved, the fresher it's going to taste.
It's going to stay much fresher.
Yeah, our IPAs, we like to serve our IPAs out of here because they get minimal oxygen contact.
Yeah. And you're moving a lot of beer out here? Is that what's going on?
Yeah. Relatively speaking, of course. We have the sports complex next door, so we do get a lot busier in the summer, but these people are braving the cold to come out here during the winter as well.
Yeah, I mean, this is a very unique area between the sports complex. I feel like this thing just kind of popped up out of nowhere on the edge here of Bettendorf.
Yeah, if you look on like Google Maps satellite view, it's still just a cornfield.
It's just a cornfield?
Because it's all been in the last 3-4 years, and there's much more growth that's happening in the immediate future. There's a lot going on.
And this is your pilot system here. This is a barrel and a half. Is that what you said?
Yeah, so about 45 gallons.
Well, that's awesome. The fun thing about beer is you can experiment. You can find. You said before that you like kind of older recipes.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of innovation that's happening, but there's still a lot of other great recipes that have been hidden away for a long time as well.
Right. Yeah. I'm never entirely sure how much people are really going to get excited about, an English beer from 1850. I am stoked about it, but so far I've had success. There's apparently a lot of history lovers out there in the area because we can burn through these beers pretty quick. So I do have a backlog of a bunch more historic beers. Coming up here real soon, I want to do a 1830s German brown beer.
Awesome.
And it's using spruce tips, it's using juniper berries, it's using honey. It's going to be a lot of fun to brew.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm starting to get a little thirsty. Can we head up to the bar and have a flight?
Sure.
All right, let's go. Okay, so we're behind the bar. I love the design of this bar, by the way. It's got a really awesome look to it with the big angle, and then also this tap rail is awesome.
The day this was installed is actually the same day they put the capstone on the first span of the bridge. Totally by accident.
That wasn't.
It wasn't planned, something we planned. We didn't capitalize on the marketing in any way. It just happened.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay, hey, I'm dying to try a beer. Like I said, I'm getting thirsty. What should we have? What sounds good?
I'll start you off light and easy. One of our newer beers, we have a just real traditional German Pilsner right here that I called Pilsner.
Oh, a real original name. So just a classic German Pilsner, huh?
Yeah, I wanted to stress that it's super classic. There's nothing
Nothing
out
too
of the
crazy.
ordinary. It's real German ingredients, even real German water. So we have reverse osmosis water back there. So we build. We had the minerals
pH?
back in, everything to be just like Munich in this case.
Oh, wow, that's interesting. Yeah, it's nice, it's light, it's crisp, has a lovely clarity to it as well.
Yeah, really simple recipe.
That's awesome. All right, what else do you got?
Yeah, so this one's field to table. It is our Saison. I like this one because it is actually a very complex recipe. So it's got wheat, it's got oats, it's got corn, it's got rye, it's got basically anything you could grow in a field in the Midwest, except for soybeans, and then that's soybeans. Couldn't figure that one out. And then it has local honey. It's got honey from an apiary here within the northeastern Iowa.
Yeah, saisons always have that really complicated flavor.
Right.
It's just like it's like peeling back an onion, except for there's almost a lavenderish to it,
Yeah,
or something.
there's no onion character in this one.
There's no onion characters.
And,
It's kind of that classic kind of. I always
Right.
feel like it's a flowery, lavendery something ish with that. I don't
And these
know.
are hops from Buck Creek, Solon.
Okay, so what do you want to go to next?
Yeah, let's go with the s'more stout. So
S'more stout.
Right.
Now you said you like traditional beers. You like historic.
Yeah,
not crazy, anything too
gotta have
crazy.
some fun too, though.
But this sounds a little bit crazy. So what do we got here? So this is a s'more stout. Is that what you said?
Right. It's 7% alcohol-ish stout. It's nice and malty. It's actually got a lot of German influence, and the Germans aren't making stouts. But and then I did a very American thing, and I added all these graham crackers and marshmallows and chocolate.
Is there a little bit of smokiness in there too, or is that just all coming from the grain?
That's coming from the grain, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I leaned in hard with the roast to kind of head in that direction.
Tell you what, on that note, I am starting to get a little bit hungry. I think I'm going to sit down with Juan and have some food. But all of these really excellent beers, really good flavors, and I can't wait to see how it pairs with some of this food, okay?
Excellent. Thanks
Awesome.
for stopping
Thanks,
by.
Al. This mustard, I love it. It's biting my tongue off. I'm loving it.
Well, we do it on purpose. You can drink quite a few beer, you know. That's the goal.
Exactly. Well, here at Twin Span Brewing, I've sampled the beer. Now it's time to try some food. And I'm telling you, it's starting to look real good. Well, now we're with Juan Hernandez. He's the executive chef here at Twin Span, and we've got some really good-looking food. I love this place. It's got a wonderful open-air feel, and I'm telling you what, these plates look absolutely stunning, and I'm ready to dive in.
You should.
All right, should we start here with the...
So this is our pretzel,
your
very
pretzel.
popular. We incorporate since the beginning a lot of the beers through the food. We make a lot of the stuff homemade. So the 80 East is actually on our beer cheese sauce for the
beer
pretzel.
cheese in here as
Yeah.
well. Awesome. So
And
80 East is one of your more popular beers here, correct?
80 East is one of the most popular, but it doesn't mean that it's the best one. Like hey, we had all of them we think is the best. Adam spent a lot of time making everything, resourcing all the best grains that we can, just with our food too. And we try to, like I said, incorporate like the beer to the pretzel sauce. I think one of the things that we focus in on the menu, I would say 85%, 90% of the menu is gluten-free.
Oh, okay.
We focus in a lot on that kind of stuff. We have 2 fryers. One is gluten-free, one is for celiacs and glutens, and then the other one is completely different.
Completely gluten-free fryer. That's awesome.
Yes.
That's a good sauce. All of these have been really great. That cheese sauce is excellent. This mustard, I love it. It's biting my tongue off. I'm loving it.
Well, we do it on purpose. You can drink quite a few beer, That's the goal.
Exactly. I get it. That's working for me. Yeah, you're a very fresh kitchen,
Yes.
right? And this looks incredibly fresh here. What do we got here?
So this is our tacos. This is our staple, campechano tacos, which campechano means it's a very popular street taco in like big cities. And when you go walk to the taco guy, he's like, hey, give me a campechano. It means a mix of different things. So what we do here is buffalo mozzarella. And by buffalo means it's made with buffalo milk instead of regular milk. A lot of people's like, oh, it's spicy. No, it's not. It's just milk. We melt it, and then steak, which is marinated with our beer, and lime, salt, chorizo, and avocado salsa that we make here. Fresh avocado salsa. So that one. The other one is our panza tacos, which means pork belly tacos. We get the pork belly fresh. We cook it for about 3 hours until it gets nice and tender. And then we let it cool down, dice it, and then we pan-sear it, put order, and then we do a little bit of Mexican citrus, slaw, and avocado salsa. This one here is our chile de árbol salsa. It has a kick, so watch out. It's all homemade, fresh ingredients, fresh tomatoes, fresh avocados, garlic, lime, and salt. Corn tortillas, we do not have flour tortillas, just to avoid any cross-contamination or something like that for, people that's gluten-free.
Yeah, that is a quality street taco. I love that flavor.
You forgot to squish the lime too.
Oh, I need a little lime to
Yeah,
squeeze
you have
on
to
there.
always squish a lime in the taco.
Yeah, and that sauce is. Ooh,
Yeah, that sauce is like
it's
to,
a little dangerous. I love that avocado salsa that you got going on here, and it's a lovely. It's not overbearing heat. I think it's a nice forward heat, and that's what I'm looking for. Ooh,
Nice,
that's
nice.
good.
This is our gluten-free cauliflower crust margarita flatbread. We make our flatbread sauce in the house. Fresh Roma tomatoes, garlic, basil, olive oil. We roast it, and that's the sauce for it. Then the tomatoes, the buffalo mozzarella into it, balsamic reduction, and the cauliflower crust. So every person that's like celiac or gluten-free, we offer you the options like, hey, I wish I can get a flatbread, but I can't, or one of our sandwiches. Well, we have a gluten-free bun, and we have a cauliflower crust.
Once again, that fresh flavor, that basil, the tomato, it feels really good. As far as the
So
mouthfeel.
everything is right there fresh. Everything is like super fresh right there. And we make that sauce in the house. Like I said, we don't open nothing out of the jar to like do that. Same with the chicken and waffles and all that.
Yeah, I mean, this is a gluten-free option, but it's an option. You do normal flatbreads as well?
Yes, we do. We offer the normal flatbread, so kind of oval, kind of square flatbreads, and we do have our typical flatbreads, the margarita, the piggy, and the pepperoni. But we also have every season we change menu from spring to fall.
You're changing your menu pretty frequently.
Yeah, so we go from fall to spring and summer, and then again back to fall and winter time. So this time right now we have the Diablo chicken flatbread, which is fresh chicken. We grill it, and then we marinate it on green tomatillo salsa, which is spicy, jalapenos, and mozzarella cheese on top of that. And it's like cake. A lot of people's like, oh, I don't want the jalapenos. Hey, it says Diablo for meaning, you know, like Diablo
there's
means
a
like
reason it's called
is
Diablo.
an evil person. It's
Oh,
gonna be
yeah.
hot.
Yeah.
So.
This is great. I think I'm ready to hop in over
you
to
should
our
hop in
chicken
there.
and waffles.
This is one of our very staple items here. That's our Nashville chicken sandwich.
That's
with
a
everybody
beautiful
order.
piece of chicken right there.
And we, like I said, the syrup is our s'mores beer.
This is your s'mores beer reduced down.
Reduced down 3 hours, and then we do agave nectar and canela, which is like a Mexican cinnamon. This butter right here is real butter made with chipotle powder, cinnamon, Mexican cinnamon, and pure cane brown sugar. So
You're mixing this butter up in house too.
yeah, we do it. We mix it
Incredible.
up. This is one person calling the fat kids heaven dish, and we say it, and we add it on our media. We say it in the page. We saw, hey, we are changing. Keep it out. Keep watching. We about to change our menu. We got so many inboxes, message that says, do not mess with the chicken and
this
waffles.
chicken and
Yeah, I
waffle
was like,
there.
oh, okay.
But I tell you what, you said you're not working inside the box. You're not doing that. These are bold and exciting flavors that you're working with here.
Yeah, we try to offer, something new, something different. Offer different flavors and try to do the best we can fresh. I think it'll make a huge difference.
It's fresh, it's bold and exciting, and most importantly, it's tasty as all get out.
Well, that's the main goal,
Juan, thanks so much for
Thank you
having
so
us
much,
in.
man. I appreciate it. I'm glad you guys enjoyed this.
Oh, it's great.
Here at QC Eats, we love big, bold flavors. And the guys at Twin Span Brewing are bringing just that. Bold, complex flavors in both their beer and their food.